One of Jeffrey Epstein's most widely known accusers, Virginia Roberts Giuffre, testified against French modeling agent Jean-Luc Brunel in a Paris court this week, and is calling on other witnesses to come forward about the Jeffrey Epstein trafficking network. She gave closed-door testimony as part of the international investigation into Jeffrey Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell, and others accused of being co-conspirators of the trafficking network. It is unclear what information was divulged during the hearing or what implications this will have for Ghislaine Maxwell, who is currently imprisoned in the US, or Prince Andrew, who has evaded questioning by the FBI or charges for his involvement. In a 2016 deposition, made public in 2019, Virginia Giuffre reported that Jeffrey Epstein and his primary accomplice Ghislaine Maxwell had directed her to provide sexual services for modeling agent Jean-Luc Brunel, money manager Glenn Dubin, and the late Massachusetts Institute of Technology professor Marvin Minsky, as well as a foreign president and a well-known prime minister. During a TV interview for a major U.S. network in 2019, Giuffre stated that Jeffrey Epstein told her that he had slept with over 1,000 women that Brunel brought in. In an interview after her testimony, Virginia Giuffre stated that her court appearance was to be a voice for the Epstein trafficking network's victims, and to make sure that Jean-Luc Brunel is brought to justice. She said, "I wanted Brunel to know that he no longer has the power over me, that I'm a grown woman now, and I've decided to hold him accountable for what he did to me and so many others." She also put out a call urging victims or witnesses to come forward. She said, "I'm urging more witnesses, even if it is outside of the statute of limitations, to come forward. The judge is listening. The authorities are listening. I'm listening. We want to help put this monster away where he belongs," she said. "We can't do that unless we all work together." According to the investigative outlet Spooky Connections, Jean-Luc Brunel is a French model scout and former modeling agency manager, and a close associate of Ghislaine Maxwell and Jeffrey Epstein. He led the modeling agency Karen Models, and founded MC2 Model Management, with financing by child trafficker Jeffrey Epstein, and which had offices in New York, Miami, and Tel Aviv. Jean-Luc Brunel was known being the son of a good family of the beautiful Parisian districts, and father was a high society Parisian real estate executive. Their presence and identities have been scrubbed from the internet. Brunel was a scouting tsunami according to the MC2 Model Management website for his access to girls from South America and Eastern Europe, and his reputation as a cocaine addict who sexually assaulted child models. In 2019, the Paris prosecutor's office opened a preliminary investigation into charges of rape, aggravated sexual aggression and criminal conspiracy related to offenses by the Epstein trafficking network on French victims or on French territory. On December 17, 2020, Brunel was arrested at Paris Charles de Gaulle Airport and placed in police custody in connection with the Epstein case and on charges of child rape and sexual assault, sexual harassment, and child rape slavery, while he was about to embark for Senegal. Jean-Luc Brunel has been formally charged with the rape of at least one minor and sexual harassment. A statement from Brunel's attorneys denied any wrongdoing. He has also been placed under the status of assisted witness of aggravated human trafficking to the prejudice of underage victims for the purpose of sexual exploitation. The Paris prosecutor's office has declined to specify how many victims of rape there were. French prosecutors seeking more information from potential witnesses or victims, and want to speak to anyone who might have information about the Epstein trafficking network or Brunel. Virginia Giuffre also urged others to come forward, whether you are a witness of Jean-Luc Brunel at one place or another, and it doesn't even have to be him doing something illegal, it can just be placing him somewhere, and by doing so it can help place together another victim's story. Corroborate. French authorities have set up a special email address to receive tips from the public.